Oh, it's now some nigga named haHA. Upstairs, they bothering.
Responsibility, especially being in LA, to do as much as they can do to help.
Firefighters who work out of Fire Station 69, it meant a lot.
What they said is they're supporting us, but not just for this time being. This is for the long haul. They said not only are they supporting the fire station, the LAFD, but the community.
In this time with so much destruction, LAFD needed this boost from Shohei and the World Series champs.
I never thought that would happen, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Shohei and his teammates had time to talk with several members of LAFD, and it was really great to see so many smiles. Some members of the fire department told me today those smiles were needed, especially after 3 weeks in this fire zone. Reporting live in Pacific Palisades, I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
It is certainly good to see them smile. Alex, thank you very much for that.
Wagner leader hasn't been seen in public since the end of the mutiny he led in Russia.
Putin met with Prigozhin 5 days after the
Still not clear what ultimate fate awaits him or his mercenaries.
He was a loyalist who was willing to do the dirty jobs that Vladimir Putin needed.
A Russian crisis.
Vladimir Putin vowing to crush the rebellion.
Years in the making.
He wants to be a great historical figure for Russia. Putin the Great is what he wants to be.
A fateful decision.
Biggest war in Europe since World War II.
And a betrayal.
Prigozhin baldly addressed some of these things that Putin wouldn't talk about, which is the losses, the pain, the difficulty of the war.
Is Vladimir Putin's iron grip on power in peril?
Now on frontline, Putin's crisis.
Putin comes out weak. He's been shown not to be fully in charge.
This program contains graphic imagery, which may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's Friday night in the West, and suddenly there are these reports of an armed uprising.
After that major development in the war in Ukraine, trouble brewing within the Russian ranks.
An unprecedented armed rebellion inside Russia.
It is shocking to see tanks in the streets in Russia. We haven't seen anything like that since 1991 and 1993.
There's dramatic indeed historic development. The Wagner chief has sent his 25,000 strong force is ready to die.
It's a real shock to the system.
Oh, shit. That shit the fuck up, y'all.
Until that day, Vladimir Putin's close ally.
Let's fully understand what's happening now in Russia is a mafia power struggle. As more reports come in, more video comes in, you're seeing that there are actually, troops moving into Rostov, and they're actually taking the headquarters now.
The mercenary force, this Wagner force, was probably the most capable Russian force that has been fighting in Ukraine until recently. They are battle-hardened, and they're frankly motivated by their leader who is there with them in the field.
I seen that. You saw me, why you?
There was video of the Russian senior generals sitting around talking together. They didn't have to fight their way into the headquarters. National Guard troops didn't roll out to confront them when they took their military headquarters.
The uprising then turned directly towards Putin. The troops headed to Moscow.
No one defending Putin. There was no one expressing outrage that there was anything going on, much less trying to stop the move.
In those first hours of crisis, Putin was nowhere to be seen.
The military force is moving in on Moscow, and there's no sign that the president is taking any action. And in fact, it sounds like he was trying to get out of Moscow. He was losing his nerve, and that's very unusual for Vladimir Putin.
When the Russian leader finally went before the cameras, he was shaken.
Это удар в спину нашей стране и нашему народу.
Putin's demeanor was anger, not in control. He was clearly panicked.
Повторю, любая внутренняя смута – смертельная угроза для нашей государственности, для нас, как нации. Это удар по России, по нашему народу.
It was a breathtaking moment. This was the first time in more than 20 years of Vladimir Putin's rule in which there was a serious challenge to the monopoly of power of the state, which was the entire rationale for Putin's presidency and his leadership throughout these last 2 decades.
Vladimir Putin, the self-styled Russian strongman, now appeared vulnerable.
Even a failed coup can be dangerous. It reveals that the emperor has no clothes, right? It reveals that it is conceivable to stand against him. And if you're Putin, you're looking around that room and you're saying, which of these people has a knife in his belt? Which of these people might be thinking about moving on me next? It had to have worried him that he didn't necessarily know where the threats could come from.
Putin is now at his weakest. This is a dent to his authority.
For 2 decades, he warded off threats to his power.
Vladimir Putin has lost authority and legitimacy within Russia.
Through conquest and autocratic rule.
Putin 10 years ago would never allow this to play out like this. There are cracks in the armor behind Vladimir Putin.
Until he went too far.
Calling the war what it is, 18 months of failure on the part of Vladimir Putin.
Creating a crisis for himself, Russia, and the world.
It does highlight now how isolated Putin has become.
Vladimir Putin had long been on guard for threats. Going back to his training as a KGB officer in the waning days of the former Soviet Union.
The KGB was a monopoly that produced violence. It was a monopoly that was responsible for political surveillance on everyday basis of Soviet citizens. Nothing could go without the KGB.
He was stationed in Dresden, East Germany, as Soviet power was collapsing.
Mr. Gorbachev,
tear down this wall.
This protest movement may now be reaching a critical moment.
Remember, for communism's loss of influence in the world.
Here the feeling is the end of the Cold War.
For many people, there is a defining moment in their history when all things after that moment refer back to it in some way.
From ABC, this is World News.
For Lieutenant Colonel Vladimir Putin.
Reporting tonight from Berlin.
They are here in the thousands, they are here in the tens of thousands.
The Berlin Wall coming down was such a moment.
Putin sees that this thing that had always seemed to be glued together well, seemed to be impervious, that had gone from generation to generation of change in the top party officials, seemed to be a rock.
One battle in a non-violent.
It was starting to crumble before his eyes.
89 will be a year remembered for communism's loss of influence.
Mr. Putin joins Russian intelligence during their waning days, in the latter years of the Cold War, when they really felt aggrieved and the much lesser power than the United States. So I think that just reinforced some of his feelings of insecurity.
Say they'll never return to communism and promise free democratic elections.
As anti-Soviet protests spread to Dresden, angry crowds marched on the German secret police, the Stasi headquarters, then Putin's KGB building. It would be the first time Putin faced such a threat.
He calls Moscow, trying to understand what he is to do towards the headquarters, and Moscow doesn't respond.
A Soviet military officer told him Moscow is silent. For Putin, it was an unconscionable sign of weakness and inaction.
And this is a massive, massive trauma for him, that this massive historical event is happening. Soviet influence is collapsing before his eyes, and he calls home, he radios home, and home isn't there.
Freedom and democracy are coming to parts of Eastern Europe.
As Putin returned to Russia, the chaos had spread. He would witness an attempted coup by communist hardliners, angry about democratic reforms.
This has been an extraordinary day in the Soviet Union.
August of 1991 is when the last gasp of the hardliners tries to preserve Soviet power. Vladimir Putin is watching all this from St. Petersburg.
The plotters of that attempted coup, the leadership of the Soviet Communist Party and the KGB and everything. The KGB, the police, the army, the tanks. Of course they had the tanks, which they sent physically to occupy central Moscow.
Tanks were also positioned outside the Russian parliament.
The tanks were met by democratic activists led by the popular Russian president, Boris Yeltsin.
Boris Yeltsin, the president of the Republic of Russia, is at the center of what resistance there is.
Boris Yeltsin was a key figure. He was the one who stood on top of that tank as a symbol. As a powerful symbol of the resistance against those plotters, against that coup.
The hardliners backed down, unwilling to use the tanks on fellow Russians. The coup collapsed.
What Putin comes away from 1991 is never be weak. When you are weak, you fall. When you are weak, they beat you. And he has said versions of this time and time again during his time in public life. When you are weak, you are beaten. And he determines that he will never be weak in whatever form he takes in the years to come.
After the failed coup, Putin watched as protesters continued the dismantling of the Soviet Empire. They marched to KGB headquarters.
They turned their attention to the statue across the street, Felix Brzezinski, founder of the Soviet secret police.
Putin famously said that the dissolution of the Soviet Union was the greatest geopolitical catastrophe of the previous century. So he sees that as an injustice, indeed as an insult.
None of us can fully appreciate the humiliation that was felt by so many to be a great power one day and to dissolve another day, in some ways without explanation. And this chaos is exactly what birthed Vladimir Putin as the future leader of Russia. He was the one who would bring order to that chaos.
In the new Russia, Putin would reinvent himself as a political operative and bureaucratic fixer.
He's a master bureaucrat. Russia has always been a bureaucratic autocracy. This is how, for example, Stalin became the general secretary. He was an amazing bureaucrat. He out-bureaucrated all the other bureaucrats. And Putin does too. He is very good at the bureaucracy of all of it.
He worked to get close to the man who'd confronted the tanks, Boris Yeltsin.
Putin appreciates strength. And whatever else Yeltsin was, he was a strong figure, bombastic, energetic. And Putin, I think that was what appealed to Putin about him.
Putin won Yeltsin over, professing to share the president's democratic goals.
He's a professional liar. To lie is what he was taught in the intelligence school. He was pretending that he was going to pursue the same development of Russia as Yeltsin did. But that's all is just one big lie.
Yeltsin put Putin in charge of the KGB successor, the FSB.
He undertakes this remarkable rise, basically having nothing to do with the center of power in Moscow, to running its most important security agency, working in the Kremlin.
Another major shakeup at the Kremlin. Yeltsin fires his entire cabinet again. Who's in charge?
And soon, he would become Yeltsin's number 2, Russia's prime minister.
There's a new prime minister, Vladimir Putin, a man of little political experience, but a long...
The biggest and the initial reaction when people heard his name being announced as acting prime minister on the 9th of August 1999 by President Yeltsin, the first reaction was, who is that? Most people had never heard of this guy.
How Putin would wield his power and deal with threats quickly became clear.
Just a few weeks, really, after he became prime minister, we had a very suspicious slate of apartment bombings across Russia.
A bomb destroyed an apartment building in Moscow.
There were suspicions about who really set off the bombs, but the government claimed it was the work of separatists from the Russian Republic, Chechnya.
Everybody's home asleep in their beds, and these large apartment blocks just folded in on themselves, burying these people alive or dead, but burying everybody in the building.
For Putin, it was a chance to demonstrate Russia's might.
This prime minister, that most people don't even remember his name, and suddenly he comes on television, he says, we're going to hunt down the terrorists. And we're going to wipe them out in the outhouse.
Преследовать террористов везде. В аэропорту, значит, вы уж меня извините, в туалете поймаем, и в сортире их замочим, в конце концов. Все, вопрос закрыт окончательно.
When the apartment bombings happen, it gives him the excuse he needs to finally go after what has become a morass in Chechnya and neighboring Dagestan.
Putin struck Chechnya with incredible force.
This was his decision. He was angry, and he wanted to punish the separatists.
He is seen on TV as a doer, a man of action. He goes down there, he's talking to the troops, he is in command.
As Putin suited up for the cameras, his political fortunes were on the rise. And just a few months later, he was inaugurated as Russia's new president. Putin's first promise to the Russian people, strength.
Обращаю внимание на то, что ни минуты не будет вакуума власти в стране.
Putin presented himself to people as the state, the guy that would bring back power. He is a statist. He believes that himself, his presidency, and the state are one.
To help project his power, Putin turned to his public relations guru.
He began to think that everything can be manipulated. Any kind of press, any TV program is all about manipulation. It was decided what TV channels would show what news.
They made sure a dynamic, vital, and charismatic Putin was on display for all Russians to see.
He's healthy, he's young, he's virile, he casts himself as a savior. He's bringing back a kind of dignity and strength to the Russian presidency that had been missing.
And Putin even resurrected Joseph Stalin's national anthem.
He came to see himself as almost ordained to lead Russia back to greatness. If that is your ordained mission, then there aren't a lot of limits on the means you can use to achieve that goal.
An early example of how far Putin would go to put down any challenges began in the small town of Beslan.
Men and women wearing explosive belts attacked a
It's
school.
definitely the worst possible tragedy that Russia has ever seen.
Terrorists seizing a school.
And the plan was that Putin would either capitulate or he would lose his image, his reputation. This was a serious crisis. This was a really serious crisis.
Putin wouldn't back down. He ordered his army in. Tanks and troops encircled the school. And then an explosion. And chaos.
The army shelled the school at point-blank range. They fired at it from tanks.
Putin's troops were armed with rockets, grenade launchers, and flamethrowers.
A lot of the children who burned alive because of a fire that raged.
It turns into this debacle, and the end result is corpses of little children stacked like firewood.
More than 320 people were killed, half of them children, in the tragedy in the town of Beslan in the north of Syria.
Putin seized on the tragedy to expand his power and control.
He's demanded a radical shake-up of security and greater power.
He canceled elections throughout the country.
Stark message. Governors and leaders of Russia's
And new rules forced out the most outspoken members of the parliament.
And it was a cynical move, but at the same time, it also expresses a way to respond to extreme violence and to extreme disorder is to create more dictatorial powers.
He's demanded a radical shake-up of security and greater powers for the country.
After Beslan, the Kremlin had full power. The government did not matter much any longer. This Kremlin, the power these days, is always in singular. It doesn't matter where it is. It belongs to the president. It comes from the president and flows out of the president.
The attack on the school in Beslan was a signature moment of revelation about who is Vladimir Putin, what kind of brutality would use the tragedy of piles and piles of dead bodies of kids to eliminate democracy. And now we're seeing Vladimir Putin use dead Ukrainian children to eliminate democracy and its vestiges inside of Russia. And that domestic crackdown goes hand in hand with Putin's war. Those are one and the same phenomena.
On the world stage, Putin also sought to project his strength and Russia's in the face of ongoing challenges from the West, especially the U.S. It was on full display in Munich at a conference of Western leaders.
And so he comes to the security conference in Munich and says basically, I don't have to mince words.
A democracy, freedom, I am freedom. When you look in history, they would say to one man, they would look to me, freedom. What is a free vote? A free vote is a system that is free of freedom. freedom, meaning no control, meaning no family, meaning no cousins, no brothers, no neighbors. Freedom, like we live in the projects. Let it be free. Freedom. And that's what you call a free vote. What you call that word? Freedom. Right? Yo, I was thinking about, I was thinking about, before I came into this freedom, I was thinking about bitches. That's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about bitches. And I was chilling, and then they started coming over here with. I didn't even know. I forgot. To tell you the truth, the last 10 seconds of freedom and all that speech, I forgot about it because I was thinking about bitches. I was smoking. I was drinking. I'm about to drink again. I'm about to put my beer in the cup. Let me take this in here. You know what I'm saying? Put this in here because I'm going to eat this shit tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? And before I forget what I'm saying, freedom. Freedom. What is freedom? Freedom. Yo, I picked up a potato chip off the floor and I put it back in the bag. That's what you call. Everything gets recycled. Everything's recycled. It doesn't matter what it is. Every time you're going to throw it away, say to yourself, cycle. Cycle. I was wondering, how would I say it? And everything you say, every time, well, every time you're going to throw something away, huh? Every time. Cycle. Every time. You're going to throw something away. Deep down in a narrow path. So those to me. Woo! Recycle. Yeah. Recycle. Everything is about A, B, C. Recycle. Recycle, baby. Huh? You like that? Smack it. I like when they smack it. It feels good. I like when they step on it. Smack it. Step on it. It's ready. Listen, I don't know. Listen. I'm doing it. I'm doing it again. But you know what it is? Let me tell you something. I'm in my house, and why is everybody over here? They're supposed to be in their house. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, well, you don't got nothing else to do. That's what I'm talking about. So, smack it. Let me tell you something. When I was small, you opened the potato chip not from the top. You open it from the bottom. Woo! You know that shit, right? When you open a potato chip, you gotta do. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm not gonna lie. Rotation. Rotate. No, I was. That's the wrong thing. I was saying recycle. I want to say, everybody who's watching this, I forgot a million times, but I didn't forget one thing. I forgot millions and millions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of things. And I want to shout out to everybody who's in the West Coast going through that fire over there. Everybody, we send prayers to them. But one thing that I haven't forgot is, and they got to do with the fire. You see the fire over there in Los Angeles and anywhere. Recycle. Build and build better. Recycle. That's it. I had a lot of fun, y'all. I've been having mad fun. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Man, Bob. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This is the last one. Let me tell you something. Before, I'm going to end it like this. I'm going to end it. I need some beer. Before I end this shit, I need some beer with this. No. I'm coming! I'm coming out. I want the world to know I'm a motherfucking billionaire. I'm gonna fuck all your bitches. Yo, I'm the only one that gets fucking high in their fucking house. Listen. And be fucking, don't say nothing. Yo, when I get high on coke, I be under my fucking bed. When I get high on drugs, crack, coke, ice, I talk to myself. I be under the fucking bed by myself. And I'm the only one. Huh? Are you kidding me? I be screaming. Ah! Yo, as you looking at your body, I'm the skinny Hulk Hogan. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What time it is? Huh? What time it is? It's game time. Huh? What time it is? It's game time. It's game time. Oh! Yo, you gotta say that shit. Ah! I feel like I'm jerking off. I feel like I'm gonna bust a nut. Ah! Woo! What time it is? See, that's it, man. He's still. He threw it all from me. Two more. You stupid, yo. Oh man, yo. Yo, I got neighbors downstairs, so stop with your fucking banging, because I hate when they fucking bang over here, man. But when I have sex, what I supposed to do? And that's what I'm talking about, yo. Gonna fucking Skinny Hulk Hogan has a message. Skinny Hulk Hogan is on the loose. I never knew that I was gonna invent a character. Yo, they should put me in wrestling. Skinny Hulk Hogan is on the loose. I can't see. Where's my glasses? What I did with my glasses. And I go to the ring with glasses. I can't see. I can't see. Skinny Hulk Hogan. Where's my glasses at? I can't see. Where's my glasses at? I'm blind. This is what I'm talking about. God damn it. I can't see. I need help. No spera ver. No spera ver. Yo no veo. Yo no ves nada. ¿Dónde están mis lentes? ¿A dónde están mis lentes? Yo, I was going to do something and I forgot. Yo, what the heck we was talking about? Listen. Listen. Where's my beer? I don't know what's going on. But all I know is I forgot everything that I was talking about. What you gonna do? Huh? Huh? Yo, you ever did a nigga named Skinny Hulk Hogan? Gotta use the fucking bathroom, man. It's funny, yo. You kidding me? Babashi. Yo, you fighting with? Yo. Nigga, you gonna see Hulk Hogan versus his own. Nigga, this shit is fun, nigga.
When I said that WrestleMania 6 was more intense than all 5 WrestleManias put together,
WrestleMania 6, baby.
Every workout that I train is more intense. The pressure on my back is more intense than ever before. And every minute that I try to sleep, my heart pounds like a drum. I feel Hulkamania's in danger right now, Hulkamaniacs. This is the ultimate test of all time. And when I get in danger, I go back to my roots. I go back to the instincts. That's why I went back to Gold's Gym, Venice Beach, California, the Power Pit. That's why I went to the Magic Mirror, and I said, mirror, mirror on the wall, it's the Ultimate Warrior, the one that's going to make the Hulkster rise and fall. She's not going to clear-cut answer, Hulkamaniacs. But this time, the Magic Mirror looked at me and said, Hulkster, you understand the natural balance of nature. You understand the food chain. You'll know if it happens. You'll know when it comes. All of a sudden, Hulkamaniacs, I started getting worried. The mirror faded out. There were no more answers. That's when I realized that WrestleMania 6 was the most important day for the rest of our lives because it will predict the future. Ultimate Warrior, if you're that little teeny Hulkamaniac that has trained and said his prayers and eaten his vitamins and finally rose to the #1 contender position, I don't recognize you, brother.
Eat your vegetables. Ain't nobody beating skinny Hulk Hogan. I don't work out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I work out 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, all the way to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I go to sleep for 1 hour and I'm back at 4 o'clock. Again, the vegetables is the keys to victory. So you ask yourself, it's not the vitamins, it's not the pears, it's the vegetables.
Maybe that's why you wore the war paint. Maybe that's why you cover your face so I won't know who you are. But as we get into WrestleMania 6 and you feel the power of the largest arms in the world, as I wipe that war paint off your face, Ultimate Warrior, if I realize that you are the new chosen one, I have an obligation to my Hulkamaniacs to fight with everything in my heart. My heart is strong like a lion. My arms are like the redwood trees in the forest. I have no flaws. My thoughts, my mind, my soul is pure. But Ultimate Warrior, it has been written, it has been said, and it shall be done in WrestleMania 6. And if I find out that you're the one that has to walk for eternity in my shoes, brother, let it be. But you got to prove to me by beating me and all my Hulkamaniacs that you are the ultimate Hulkamaniac. And if you're not, what's that gonna do when the largest arms in the world run wild on you? I you travel with experience, malfunctions. As you realize all that is left is total self-destruction. Do you, Hulk Hogan, show self-pity? Do you, Hulk Hogan, try to reason why? Do you, Hulk Hogan, try and comfort the normals that have even more fear than you? Or do you, Hulk Hogan, kick the doors out? Kick the cockpit door down. Take the two pilots that have already made the sacrifice so that you can face this challenge. Dispose of them, Hulk Hogan. Assume the controls, Hulk Hogan. Shove that control into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan. Push yourself to total self-destruction. As you realize, Hulk Hogan, you are about to enter a world close to parts unknown. Oh, smell it, warriors. Do you, Hulk Hogan, look for a place to hide? Or do you, Hulk Hogan, face that challenge that may be more powerful than even you are, Hulk Hogan? You, Hulk Hogan.
Come on.
Must self-destruct so that you will know, Hulk Hogan, who is the chosen one. Hulk Hogan, I am not the chosen one that you speak of. I am not. I, Hulk Hogan, am the only one.
Crazy. It's over, man. That shit, I had mad fun, yo. My neighbors, yo. My neighbors. Man. Yo. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, yo, hey, today's Saturday. Today's Saturday, and my brother's sleeping on a Saturday instead of playing Call of Duty early in the morning, bro. You supposed to be up. You supposed to be up, nigga. This is funny, right? Why the fuck is doing sleeping? Huh? I don't understand that shit. Ain't today Saturday? Man, it's Call of Duty night. Let's go. Yo, look at him here. Yo, take that shit out. Yo.
They're taking C.
Chilling, man. Having fun. I'm gonna get busy right now. Look, I'm gonna get busy. I'm chilling. Oh, this nigga right there, man. Damn.
They're taking C. You're falling behind.
Man, come on. Oh!
LDBR, on my mark. LDBR on my mark. Losing A. Bravo, lost. Enemy napalm strike incoming. Taking B. Losing B. Taking C. We lost B. Securing Charlie.
Firing Archangel.
We're losing Alpha. Securing C. Control of Bravo. Come on, you're losing this fight. Bravo is armed. Losing Bravo. Locking down Charlie. Locked down A. Bravo lost. Securing B. Losing B.
I got it, so the way.
Taking C.
If you're thinking about the daughter,
Taking Alpha. Locked down. Taking it over. Losing Bravo. Lost A. Bravo lost. Taking Bravo underway. Taking B. Losing Charlie. Bravo now secure. Securing Alpha. You're gonna let a bunch of company assholes beat you? Fight back, damn it! We got the lead, now hold it. Securing Zone A. Moving with Archangel. Losing B.
Firing Archangel.
Perfect execution. The Pantheon's probably pissing themselves right now. I'll call the president myself.
That's a kill.
I be trying to, you know.
Given up the lead. Bravo is ours. Securing Charlie. Knock down the enemy. Securing B. Getting captured. Locking down Charlie. Losing Bravo.
Backup, drop care package on my beacon.
Net call, napalm strike inbound. Commencing capture operation.
No.
Losing A. Bravo secure. We're losing Alpha. Losing B.
Oh man. What's happening, that motherfucker?
We lost B.
Oh.
Hostile LDBR drop detected. Taking the objective.
Yeah, man. Yeah, listen.
Hostile UAV established overhead. Hostile sentry turret active.
We supposed to be like, yeah, I'm
Taking C.
Boom, second one.
Hostile care package inbound. Securing C. We're losing Alpha. Securing B. Securing Alpha.
TACOM, I need eyes overhead.
Enemy UAV inbound. Alpha secure. Enemy RCXD detected. Taking Bravo underway. Hostile RCXD in your AO.
Lockdown, no sweat. Syntax in front.
Losing A. Hostile UAV established overhead. Taking C.
Locking down this location.
Hostile
Beginning
blast.
capture. Control Zone C. Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Requesting care package deployed.
Taking B.
TACOM, get an napalm strike on my
Enemy
beacon.
grenade.
Controlling Bravo. We're losing Charlie. Securing Zone A. Your tactics aren't working. Find another way. Zone A secure. They're taking C. We lost Charlie.
TACOM, commence Watchdog Helo mission.
Report to the nearest extraction point. I have to make a call.
Fall back to the CCP. We got wiped out.